The unfinished masterpiece, your life. Start with a pause, then a calm, direct tone. Take a look at your hands right now. These are not the hands of a spectator. These are the hands of a creator. Yet, so many of us live our lives as if we're standing in a museum, quietly admiring everyone else's finished work. We look at the successful entrepreneur, the inspiring artist, the happy family, and we see their final framed masterpiece. But we forget the most important part. Every single masterpiece began as a blank canvas, a block of stone, a silent instrument. It began with a decision to make the first mark. Your life is not a museum you walk through. It is a studio, and you are the artist. The question is, what will you create? The myth of the ready moment. We often wait for a starting gun that never fires. We tell ourselves, I'll start when I have more money, more time, more confidence. We wait for permission, for a sign, for the planets to align. Let me free you from that prison right now. There is no ready, there is only now. The greatest tragedy is not failing to reach your goal. It's never leaving the starting line because you were waiting for the perfect conditions. The sculptor doesn't stare at a perfect block of marble and wait for a feeling. They pick up the chisel and strike. The first strike is clumsy. The second might be too hard. But with each strike, they learn. The vision emerges from the action, not the other way around. Stop waiting for the path to appear before you start walking. You forge the path with your footsteps, the two engines of creation. So how do we start walking? You need to fuel two engines. Engine 1, define your own compass. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, and most of them lead to frustration. Success cannot be measured by someone else's ruler. Is your dream of success about peace? Is it about impact? Is it about freedom? Is it about building a legacy for your family? Get brutally honest with yourself. What does a successful life truly look and feel like to you? This clarity is your compass. It will guide your decisions and give you a reason to persist when the journey gets tough. Without it, you'll spend your life climbing a ladder only to reach the top and find it was leaning against the wrong wall. Engine 2, fall in love with the process, not the prize. If you're only motivated by the finish line, you will burn out before the first mile. The victory lap is fleeting. The real joy, the real growth happens in the daily grind. The writer must fall in love with the writing, not just the published book. The athlete must fall in love with the training, not just the trophy. The entrepreneur must fall in love with the building, not just the profit. When you fall in love with the process, every day becomes a small victory. Every effort, no matter how small, becomes a meaningful step. You are no longer a prisoner of the outcome, you are a student of the craft. And that is a powerful, sustainable source of energy, the power of your next step. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step and then the next. What is the smallest, most manageable action you can take today that aligns with your compass? Is it reading 10 pages of a book that teaches you a new skill? Is it having one difficult but necessary conversation? Is it sketching the first idea for your project? Is it simply cleaning your space to create a clear mind for tomorrow? Momentum is not built by giant leaps. It's built by tiny, consistent pushes. A river carves through rock, not through its power, but through its persistence. The final call. That blank canvas is waiting. The tools are in your hands. The world is not filled with people who are more talented than you. It is filled with people who are simply more willing to make the first mark, to embrace the imperfect start, to persist through the messy middle. You have a masterpiece within you, but it will remain an unseen, unfinished idea unless you decide right now to pick up the brush. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop admiring other people's galleries. Step into your studio. The world is waiting to see what you create. Now go create it. Please subscribe to our channel.